toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Michigan State's offense will be first on the attack. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up.
Oh, space! And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That's caught. It's Marsh. Still on his feet at the 45. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch it. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeps it on the bootleg. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To throw, it's Childs. Safe completion on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Spartans are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. They just keep firing. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. So Ohio State's offense has the ball for the first time. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. And one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Quarterback making checks. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. That's caught. It's Smith. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the ground. He's got it again. Finds some fresh air. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs at Ohio State.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Under fire. Firing to the right, complete. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The Buckeyes trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That defense is about getting off the football. And that defensive line can be disruptive, get in the backfield right away, and mess up those puller's actions on those counter plays. It can be really advantageous for the defense. Great job by the defense being...
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. Just get in trouble when you try.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his man. It's Kelly. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Pressure coming. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. At the 35, he's open. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. To the air on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Working that left side. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. The second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his 3rd receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into this season. I love how they line him up all over the field, and as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds a man on the left. And he's brought down after a huge completion. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Childs. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. He's looking downfield to throw. Finds his man. It's Belly. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. Quickly out to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Grabbed over the middle, it's Smith. He'll be stopped just outside the 20 at the 21 in the waning moments here in the first half. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
Pulls it in. It's Peoples. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. They'll immediately call timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. It's on target and complete. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys. Looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Spartan Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We are just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Tate. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Going up top. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They're going to run it to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Rushes on him. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. The play action fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Good disciplined defense on that play. It's third and long, right? You're not going to bite on a play fake. Nobody's going for that. Everyone knows it's a passing situation. They use their speed to get to the QB.
The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Here's the handoff. Runs through the tackle. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
He finds enough room to get it over the 10-yard line, and he's down at 13. The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Got his man downfield. Racing to the right. There he goes. Tag. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Spartans.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Makes the grab, it's Graham. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Buckeyes in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Oh, what a move to get room. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Ohio State. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Looking for a man. It's Childs. Buys a little, and the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going.
And he's got it inside the 25. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. The give to the right. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Gives it on the option. Powers through the defender. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. The Spartans moving quickly to the line. And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready. He's going to run it. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Offense lining up quickly. Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him. Got it in the middle. It's Kelly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to pass, it's Childs. He hurls one deep down the left side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. It was a massive missed opportunity failing on that 4th down, so they're trailing. There's a little bit less than 3 minutes to go here. Their defense has got to be able to get the ball back here quickly for them to have any shot. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Fighting off the defender. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker, it's Tate. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the... This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. They drag him down at the 34-yard line, and they said they wanted to force mistakes, and they did just that. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up. Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And this really puts it out of reach. I mean, it was already a tall order, and you had to be aggressive in this situation. But now, with this turnover, this one's all but over.
Back to throw. It's Sayin. Going for it all. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they'd get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch right at the 50. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the 4th quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in week 4. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Pac-12 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and now it's a final. Colorado went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that 4th quarter. Total destruction by the Buffs in a statement win if there ever was one. Just another week in the Pac-12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday as we send things back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first. It's a seam wide open. Lots of running room. That's the way to get it out of your own end. Takes it all the way up to the 25 before going out of bounds. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Hit as he throws. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. To the air, it's Sayin. Here's a heat. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. To the air on second down. Buys a little extra time. On the run deep down the right side. He's got it for a big play. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been